Hey family, I wanted to come to you with part 4 of Leaving Corporate America. So hopefully by now you have watched parts 1, 2, and 3, and you're definitely on the right path. And I figured I'd try to get the rest of this series done early in the new year so that if you wanted to make some moves this year, you could get it in. So I'm going to start off a little out of order than what I wanted to go, but this video is going to be about stranger support. And you know, I don't want to call it a good friend of mine, but a friend of mine that I went to college with, he left corporate America, left a very lucrative career to follow something very artistic, and he loves it. And he gave me this word of advice when I was, or word of caution rather, when I was considering leaving corporate America. So this is way before I made the decision to officially do it, but he told me this. He said, when you get ready to go into business for yourself, the people who support you don't necessarily support you, meaning they are all for you, they believe in you, and emotionally they support you. They support you verbally, they are your cheerleaders, but those people typically are not the people who are going to do business with you. And he said, so if you think that, you know, your family or friends or whoever are going to be like your first clients or customers or whatever, depending on what kind of business you're going into, you know, don't be surprised when that doesn't happen. And so I was like, really? I mean, everybody kind of banks on the fact, or a lot of people do, that particularly depending on kind of service that they offer, that their warm market is going to be who really comes out and supports them. Now, I don't know if this is a cultural thing or not. Obviously, I'm speaking from the African American perspective, and I will tell you that this has been my experience. And I do think that had he not told me that, that my feelings would have been hurt or would have been discouraged. But the majority of my clientele are people who are not familiar with me. Because they're not familiar with me, they don't view it as a side hobby. They don't look at it as, oh, that's just what she's doing right now. Oh, she a homegirl, she gonna hook me up. That's my homie, she gonna hook me up. All of that is out the window. They recognize you as a business person that's offering a service or a product that they are willing to pay for. And so I mean, this is a really short video, I think. I say that now. But I say that to you because a lot of people get out there and think that they've got a lot of friends. They've got, you know, a lot of people that are Facebook friends. They've got a lot of people that they know in their city, town, community, neighborhood, whatever the case may be. You know, they're a big fish in a small pond. But surprise, 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 some of the biggest struggles come when large amounts of people are familiar with you. And so when people are in that familiar space, for whatever reason, they don't want to pay. They don't want to patronize. They don't want to financially support it. Now, there is a difference between whether or not somebody supports your service or not if they don't really need it. Okay, I mean, if you're not offering something that people need or are already doing, then I mean, you can't just expect them to buy from you just because they know you. Don't expect, if they do that, that's great. Think of it as a bonus, but don't expect that. And then I'll say this, I don't have children, right? But when people come to our door or whatever, don't just buy from kids because they're cute. Don't just buy from them because they're young. Don't just buy from them because, oh, they're trying to do a good job, because you're setting them up for failure for when they're adult, when they're thinking, oh, this is easy, and then people start telling them no. You know, my mom told my little godbrother, he was selling knives. She said, you can do the presentation, but you got to really show me what you got. You have to show me something. So anyway, that's what I say about stranger support. I mean, I don't know why I really wanted to make that its own unique video, but shout out to, I think it's Premier Art, Onaje Henderson, for giving me that word of advice. I'm going to put a link in the description box to his company. They do fantastic art. art and art showings in the Atlanta metropolitan area. So if you are in Atlanta, if you are in Georgia, if you ever visit there or ever been there, it would be fantastic of you to check them out and support another person. It's a wonderful young man and his family doing that business. So shout out to him for giving me that fantastic advice, and I wanted to share that with you. So I'll see you in the next video, family. Peace.